Hello, I'm United States Senator Lamar Alexander. I'm the chairman of the Senate Energy and Water Development Appropriations Subcommittee, which recommends funding levels for ARPA-E each year. Welcome to all of you attending the 2018 ARPA-E Energy Innovation Summit. The United States does many things well, but one thing we do better than any country in the world is innovation through research. And ARPA-E has done a tremendous job empowering America's energy researchers and developing new technologies. Just over a decade ago, one of the major recommendations of the National Academy's Rising Above the Gathering Storm report was that we create an agency modeled after the Department of Defense's highly successful Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, we call it DARPA, that would invest in high potential, high impact energy technologies that are too early for private sector investment. The original America Competes bill that I helped to write, and which passed with overwhelming bipartisan support, took this recommendation and authorized the creation of ARPA-E. Now, ARPA-E doesn't compete with the private sector. ARPA-E gets the ball rolling for the private sector on technologies that stand to greatly benefit taxpayers. At least 136 ARPA-E project teams have attracted more than $2.6 billion in reported funding from the private sector to bring their technologies to market. Here's just one example. ARPA-E funded a team led by scientists from Vanderbilt University with partners from North Carolina State University and Washington State University to develop a software platform that provides electric utilities secure automated management of grid balancing, ensuring that consumers get increased efficiency, stability, and reliability. For example, the software can dynamically curtail a wind farm electric power output to eliminate power line overloads if demand suddenly drops. The team expects this open source platform, which means it can be used by anybody, will become an industry standard that can be seamlessly integrated with future smart grid management tools. A more reliable, efficient, and secure electricity grid is in the best interest of all Americans and all American businesses, and in the best interest of our national security. The National Academies evaluated ARPA-E's first 6 years of operation and released their findings last June. The Academies found that ARPA-E is making progress toward achieving its statutory mission and goals, and praised ARPA-E's culture, process, and people. And, according to the Academy's quote, while the full market impacts of the technologies that ARPA-E has funded undoubtedly will not be seen for years, unquote, there are many highlights already being realized. About half of the ARPA-E funded projects have published their research in peer-reviewed journals. Over 10% of teams have obtained patents. 1/4 have received follow-on funding to continue their work. Over the past several years, Congress has increased investment in the Department of Energy's Office of Science and ARPA-E. Like last year, I expect the fiscal year 2018 Energy and Water Development Appropriations Bill, the one we're working on right now, will provide record funding levels for the Office of Science and increase funding for ARPA-E. We must be careful not to lose the technological advantage we've gained through government-sponsored research and development. And as an original author of ARPA-E, I look forward to continuing to work with my colleagues to make sure researchers have the support they need to maintain our nation's global competitiveness.